What's going on, everybody? Back for another podcast and another ZoomCast this week. As you see, Dave's with me, as always. What's up, bud?
Sorry, I came in laughing. I was just looking at Chris and he had me laughing.
All right. And this week, we have another guest with us, our buddy Chris.
How's it going?
What's going on, Chris? How are you, bud?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Things good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You like that drink?
Oh, yeah. Things are going great.
Good for you.
That's great, man. I'm happy. Great to see you. So this week's a little different. It's just Dave and myself, the regular supporting cast, and we brought our buddy Chris on this week. Figured he actually wouldn't be bad to talk to. There's a few things that we can talk to him about that applies to the current real world situation that everybody's going through. And
what situation?
How we're not allowed to go anywhere, and he bass just came back from Florida.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No. I just want to kind of ask him how it was, as far as, because I mean, you came in literally as we fucking locked back down.
Yeah, it was like, what was it? Maybe 3 or 4 days before the court decision came out to put us on lockdown.
Yeah, and that's crazy. And the thing that kind of cracks me up the most is you hear some other states how strict they are back in the States, and you were in Florida, which is their governor is notorious for not giving a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of is willy-nilly with things, and is like, fuck it, Corona, open the beaches, who cares, let's see what happens. And so it just kind of, it made me wonder, because I'm not sure, you come from Hessen, where Dave and I live as well. That's the state here in Germany that we all three of us live in. And there are certain areas of it that are considered a hotspot at the moment. Ours, where Dave and I actually come from, is the whole area is a hotspot. And
yeah, mine too.
Okay, yours is as well?
Yeah, for like a month and a half now.
Yeah, see, same with us. But the thing that cracks me up about that is, did you have to quarantine when you got into Florida?
No.
What about when you came back?
Yep.
Oh, you
10
did?
days. Yeah.
Okay. Did you have to do any kind of testing anywhere?
Mm-mm. So, according to the German law, you're able to take after 5 days a Corona test to shorten that 10-day quarantine. But me personally, I don't trust those tests.
No.
So we just said, screw it, and we'll do the 10-day quarantine.
Cool. Very cool.
Huh?
What you chewing on over there, Dave?
Gummy bears, man.
Fuck yeah. I like it.
Does anybody else separate their gummy bears before they eat them?
Yes, I do. I have to sort them.
Yep.
Hold on. Which ones do you guys save for last?
Well, it depends on which ones I'm eating. So they said they're not a sponsor, but it would be nice if they were. Of course, Haribo. Big fan of the new mild orange flavor. Tasty. So I usually leave like the shitty yellows at the end if I'm like normal gummy bears.
Oh no, man. See, what you got to do is you have to eat the shitty ones first. You save the good ones for last. For me, what I like to do is like, I'll grab a handful and I sort them all out. Yellows are the first one to get eaten because I just want to get that garbage over with. I like to save the pineapple and the apple flavored ones. So the clear and the green ones for the very last. And like, if I have a good mixture or a good amount of both of them together, I'll do one of each at the same time. And that's how I'll do it. I'll just do like a combination of them. That's the very last. That's how I eat them. It's weird. Like my kids are like, fucking OCD much.
That's how I am. I got to separate. Even what's weird is even when I eat food, like anything really, I don't mix shit. Like some people like go back and forth.
Yeah.
I hit like one thing at a time. If I got mashed potatoes on my plate, I'm handling those first. I'm going to something else.
Exactly.
I don't like take a bite of salad and then hit this, hit that. No, son, it's everything.
Right. I see in that aspect, it depends what it is. Like I can mix French fries with just about anything, or I can mix certain things. However, I'm a I eat one thing done and then I go to the next thing. My youngest is actually
mayonnaise and ketchup and made magic sauce. We've all done it.
Not me.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do
it.
You can't do it.
I cannot do it.
Well, listen, I'm a fat kid. There's not much I don't eat. So, like my plate's usually clean. Some people are like,
what about dick? You
What
eating
happens
some
if-
dick?
whatever. You slap it off your face. So some people are like, well, Dave, what happens if you're full and you don't get to it? I'm like, no, Dave doesn't get full. That's half the fucking problem.
So
Yeah.
since we're on food and we're talking about mixing stuff, let me get your all's consensus on this. My wife does this crazy thing when we're at KFC. She orders the mashed potatoes and coleslaw and mixes them together
Okay.
and eats them like that.
Why did you marry her?
There's obviously some weird German shit.
Yeah.
She's the only one that I know that does that.
No, you know what though?
Who eats the fucking coleslaw at KFC anyways? Fucking gross.
See, are we talking? Yeah, well, KFC here in Germany. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Stateside, that's a different story, man. I could actually like eating those two things together. I don't think I'd have a problem with it. It would go down. I think it'd be all right.
No.
Now I thought you were gonna be like she eats the mashed potatoes first and then just like kind of like sips the gravy or just like spoons the gravy like on the side. I was like, no, that's a little weird.
Yeah, she uses her Jesus spoon. And
Yeah.
I forget, since we've been doing this on Zoom the last couple of weeks.
Hey, we have to be careful. We can't talk about Jesus
Putting out the
spoons and
audio version,
anything
so-
Catholic on the podcast tonight.
What's that?
We have to be very careful with Jesus spoon or anything Catholic tonight or anything with Christianity.
Why?
Because it's offensive as fuck.
To say this is a Jesus spoon?
Dude, we have somebody who is celebrating Hanukkah as a guest and you're
Fuck you.
alienating them in the first 10 minutes, dude. What the fuck?
This is your Jesus knife. This is your spoon. This is your I don't give a fuck. So look,
sorry, Chris, I
what I
had
was
to do
gonna
it.
say is I'm forgetting that we're on Zoom and we're also putting out the audio version. So I gotta remember, basically your Jesus spoon is when you use your middle finger and forefinger to scoop food into your mouth, you know?
Yeah.
And your
Like-
your Jesus knife is just your one pointer finger trying to cut through things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't get offended. You're
I
making me
call it the Tony
self-conscious,
tickler.
Bobby. Shut the fuck up.
Since when did you have a conscience?
By the way,
I
I
just
got 4 or 5 messages last week about we should dive more into our porn knowledge because somebody said they got a little bit of knowledge from the pod.
see.
Yeah,
Here's the
bro.
problem. Here's the
That
thing
shit threw
about
me
this.
for a loop.
Hold on. Here's the thing. Like you guys know me, but I promise you don't know me. I'm actually very conservative with you guys. I have a group of friends back home. Like you guys be like, who the fuck is this guy? I've known Bobby for fucking 11 years and that ain't him. The thing is
You're
yeah,
from the
man,
butt crack of America, Ohio. I think I got you pretty well figured out.
but no, yeah, man. You know what I mean? I'm all up for anything that's gonna get a laugh. So I've researched things. I have, whatever. If I think something's funny, I'm gonna look into it. And it's all for just get laughs and stuff like that. That was like the whole thing with best thing about banging a tranny is obvious.
I mean, what's wrong with it? You know what I mean? Like Chris does his
dude.
thing and I don't judge. So
Here's the thing. If you're watching regular porn, that is way more gay than if you're watching a tranny bang out a girl. Think about it.
I am, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about.
Because if you're watching a tranny bang out a girl, it's technically
It's
lesbian porn.
yep.
Yeah, because 4 sets of tits, dude.
Bruh, there's still a fucking piece of old chocolate meat there or whatever the fuck.
It's
Whatever one-
necessary. Necessary. Collateral damage. It is necessary.
But I was dead serious, man. I don't know any guy I know who can just watch like normal straight missionary porn these days and beat off to it. I can't do it
Nope.
anymore.
You actually have a friend who I could absolutely picture doing that.
Who's that?
Your other friend, Chris?
No.
No.
Chris.
I'm kidding.
Chris is the one
Chris,
who
I
turned me
love
on
you.
to. Chris is the one who originally got me checking out eFucked years ago. No, that ain't Chris. But Chris is a guy who'll tell you that he has a certain selection of things that he likes, and he's on limited time, and he has to worry about when
everybody
the kids
does.
come home, like we all do. And you may find yourself with 10 minutes at home, and it's Jack Beat time. Sometimes you got to go to what you know.
Yeah. So
And
now
Chris
that we're
is the
actually
big one.
on this subject, I kind of have a really funny story that happened to me today at work. And it has to deal with porn and amateur porn. Are any of you guys hip to OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I'm hip to it, but I ain't paid for it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
not paying
but
for that shit either.
No,
Okay, so you guys know what it is, okay?
Mhm.
that's what Reddit's for.
One of my good, huh?
That's what Reddit's for. You can get
Yeah.
in there all the time you want to. You don't need to.
Right.
You got somebody you like, you'll probably find it on Reddit.
But one of my buddies back home, he lives in Los Angeles now, and he's really big into production, audio, video kind of stuff. He has a the dude has his hand in pretty much anything that has to do with media. And he does a lot of production for like #1 syndicated radio shows all over the country.
Yep.
He has a podcast out with a couple of his friends, a girl from Ohio, and then some guy, their friend John, who's in Washington State. But my buddy Miles, and the podcast is called Don't Get the Soup. It's a weird name, but it's pretty funny. They call it's like a show and tell kind of podcast, and they have guests on. And they had a guest on, and today while I was at work, I had my phone playing their podcast. I had the volume up loud, and it was a girl who had an OnlyFans site. And they asked her, like, what's the weirdest thing that people request or ask you about, stuff like that. And she brought up Cum Tribute. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
Okay. So a Cum Tribute is apparently like you send a picture of somebody. And since for the audio podcast, I'm very sorry, but for the video podcast, you lucky fucks get to see something cool. It's usually poses where a girl's like this, or like doing something like whatever, weird. And they send somebody that picture with like their mouth open or of their snatch or whatever. A dude will print it out, or he'll just like have the picture open on the phone, come on it, take a picture of that, and send it back to that person. And that's a tribute.
All right.
So the owner of my company is 86, 87-year-old female. The CEO is maybe 60, 61, something like that. They walk into my office literally at that moment when they say, "Do you guys know what a cum tribute is?"
That's gross, Bob.
So, and the girl's like going on, and I'm just like, "Oh my God, pause, stop." And it would not stop. So, and I'm dying. I'm beat red because I'm kind of embarrassed, but I think it's a hilarious situation. So the owner of the company, she goes, "What are they talking about?" I was like, "No, I don't think we need to get into that." "No, I want to know what they're talking about because you think it's very damn funny and you are laughing pretty hard. So you need to explain to us what this is." I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to do that." So this guy, he knows what it is because I could tell like in his face, like a fucking ghost white. He's just like, "Oh no." And it was so funny. It was one of the most awkward situations I've ever had there. And kind of had to, I mean, they obviously understand English and I didn't pause it. So she's just going on and talking about like sending pictures of her butthole and stuff like that, and dudes sending them back with like covered in cum, and it's just so funny.
Solid work conversation.
Yeah,
I
it
had
was good
something similar.
times.
I had something similar to that years ago with my boss. She wanted to know what bukkake was
Oh, nice.
while we're at work. We're like, whatever you do, don't search for it on your work phone.
No, that's what you do. You search on your work phone.
So how's it going for you, Bobby? Things gotten better on the work front, or are you still?
No.
All right. Cool.
No.
Yeah, just like last week, no reason to dive into it. Just curious for my own.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, everything is the exact same. In fact, actually, this week was way worse. We had massive computer problems. Our server burnt down. So it was not fun. And I had to, and I didn't plan on making any big deliveries this week. And the owner of the company on the weekend promised our daughter company in Pennsylvania a massive delivery of certain stuff that came in last week. But I was like, nope, we have it scheduled for like the second week in January. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking waste an entire day doing that. So without any kind of internet or server, couldn't get it done. So I actually took a cell phone and hooked it directly up to my work computer and used it as a hotspot in order to do the customs documentation and do the registration with FedEx to get it picked up today. It was a fucking nightmare.
Oh God.
Yeah. And you guys know how fast German cell phone internet is.
Oh yeah.
It was, oh my God. And I'm not the most patient person. So especially when it comes to like technical things, I was losing my fucking mind.
Understandable.
Yep. But that's about it.
I have no idea why the lighting just went to shit in here. That's why I had to leave for a second.
You just went to go shit?
No, I wish I did. That would have been awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's what I understood. I'm like, dude, that was the quickest drop ever. Like you just went over, it fell out, and you came back in.
Nah, shit out the window. That's how I do it, man.
Actually, you know what? Depending on how your neighbors are, that's never a bad idea.
Free fertilizer.
Yep. Do it to your neighbor that likes to jerk off. Well, you like to jerk off, you have to watch me drop.
Chris, are you back to work?
Yeah. The last 3 nights I've had night shift.
So are you off for Christmas or what?
Yeah, I took vacation again.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Cool. Crazy stories or no?
Do what?
You have anything crazy happen?
No. Dude, there's literally nothing going on right now because no one's allowed to do anything.
I was going to say, here's the thing. Do you guys have a whole lot of traffic coming in and out of the base?
Well, not right now.
Like, how does that work? Like, say, because you work there, so it's different, but say if it's your actual weekend for the reserves, are you able to get on base or no?
Yeah, they still can't deny us.
Oh, okay.
But the only thing is right now with the rules,
there's no like friends or family.
Well, technically, there's this whole legal thing between living in Wiesbaden, or let's say I work in Wiesbaden, that's a red zone. I live in Rheingau-Taunus-Kreis, that's a red zone, and my unit's in a red zone. But it's in a different state. It's not in Hessen anymore. So there's this whole legal thing.
Oh, because are you guys running out of Mainz Castile?
No. We're in a little bit past Mainz.
Okay, weird.
Finding faults, right?
Yep. So there's this whole legal thing there that technically my work could require me to take a freaking corona test, which I don't really feel like paying for.
If they require it, they have to pay for it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Because my work tried to
military, they got nothing but money.
What was that?
Yeah, but he's talking about his regular job.
Oh,
yeah, I'm talking about my regular one.
Yeah,
no. I thought you were talking about reserves.
No. I've been doing stuff on Teams for like the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Phil, our buddy Phil told me the same thing. I don't know if he's actually been on base in a while or not, but he's doing basically everything over the computer.
Mm-hmm. We're supposed to be going next month. Actually, everyone in Germany is supposed to meet up at the unit again, but I highly doubt that that's going to happen.
No, fuck no. It depends on when. I mean, we're locked down until the 15th. I don't see how they can actually do that.
We're talking about lockdown. Like, we're actually on lockdown now. Like, well, how the hell what is that in English? You have to be home at, 8 o'clock here.
It's a curfew. They have a curfew.
Yeah, the curfew. There we go. God damn, I've been over here too long. Yeah, so we have the curfew here before this actual lockdown actually happened, of 8 o'clock. And I think tomorrow they pushed it to midnight.
Oh yeah, for Christmas they're doing that with some certain things, which I don't really get. But I mean, because you can't really go anywhere. You can't go to a bar. You can't go to church. There's nothing really to do. So the curfew, them pushing, we're going to give you guys 4 extra hours to fucking do what?
Yeah.
So it's weird. Although, Chris, something that just happened to you brings up something I actually want to talk about with you guys, because how long have you guys been here in Germany?
I've been here since January of 2004.
Okay, so you've been here 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here since 2007, but then I was here 4 years before that. So
okay,
I've been here since like 2001, if you want to say.
Okay, so you
Dave
guys
just has to do the one up.
The what?
Said you just had to do the one up, huh?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I've been here for a little over 10 years now. And I do notice this, like you right there, like you're like, fuck, what is it in English? And you don't even think about how often that happens. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys find that happening more and more, that you guys forget some things in English and then you hear it's like a simple word, you're like, fuck, I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, for me, it just started like maybe 2-3 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. Because like, you know, and they talk about with language is, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. Obviously, I don't know how you guys are, but at home, I do not speak German to my kids. We only speak English. We obviously speak German if there are other family or friends of family around, just because I don't like to alienate people. Because I hate how that, yeah, and I hate how that feels like with, you know, with my wife being Russian, when they all get together, they're speaking Russian. I'm like, cool. I know what you guys are saying.
Why are you learning Russian, Bobby?
I understand most of it, but speaking it, I don't do. So, but it's a crappy feeling. So I don't like to do it to people. But then like, I'll be sitting there like after like a weekend, like say if we're like with her family or whatever, and you know, do a lot of talking in German, then my dad will call and I'll just be like, you know, that thing that you talk into? He's like, a phone, you dickhead? Yeah, that's it. So it's like, it's the dumbest things that you forget first. It's crazy.
Yep, that's how it was while I was in Florida too. I was talking to my parents one night and I'm just like, well, shit, you know, that thing, it's like this and it looks like that. And they're like, oh, it's this. I'm like, oh, God damn it, man. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's called water, Chris.
I was telling my dad the other day that I bought a phone, but I didn't say phone. I said a handy.
Oh, fuck.
And my dad was like, what?
You know what's funny? Because my kids, they text and they'll do WhatsApp calls a lot with my parents back home. My youngest especially, like we have a family group with everybody in it. But my youngest, she likes to just say, this is boring. So she'll text each individual person. And she talks a lot with my dad. And she also said, for Christmas that, you know, Annie, my oldest, is getting an iPad Pro and she's getting a new handy. My dad's like, what the fuck's a handy? Like he wrote me, he goes, what the fuck is a handy? I'm like, what? what are you talking about? I was like, why? What are you talking about? Like, because that was exactly how they worded it. It's like, what the fuck's a handy? I'm like, I need some context, guy. What are you talking about? Because I didn't know their
imagine you
like,
explain him the actual.
Yeah, I'm like, like those rub and tug places, it's an extra $50. That's exactly what it is. But then he tells me, he's like, no, your daughter is texting me. I'm like, oh, whew, that could have got real awkward. So yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, Dave.
Yep, that's fun. You lose it. There's certain words that and once you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, you feel like a fucking idiot, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, for me, this is, it's kind of like this is home now, so I'm speaking more German is what I've been doing anyway. So, but here at the house, it's English.
Yeah, that's how I am. If I'm out and about, obviously, or even at work, man, I have to say it's like only maybe 20% German, 80% English at work. We just hired an older lady about a week ago, and she came up to me and she was kind of like a little weird, and she's like, hey, I have a weird request. And I'm like, okay. Would you mind if we only spoke English to each other? I'm like, fuck no, I actually prefer that. I was like, I don't want any of these cunts to know what I'm scheming on. So she just kind of laughed, and and that's the thing, like, and it kind of surprised me because there's actually quite a bit of Germans where they are German. However, they watch most of their content in English, like TV shows or movies, with the thing with how Netflix and other streaming services are nowadays. You can do that. You can just change the language. And she said that's what she does. She only watches TV, like shows, movies, and only reads in English. But she has absolutely nobody to speak English with. So I'm like, yeah, perfect. We can definitely do this at work.
So
because
I was gonna say, so you guys are pen pals now?
Yeah. It's really cute. She's like 65 and
that's
totally
you're
gets
turning into Kim.
I know.
That's Kim's Rouse. That's a young one for Kimmy.
Take your teeth out, bitch.
He gummed the shit out of me last night.
Yeah, what you doing? Blowing out some gums, baby.
He's smart though. He's looking for the retirees and the widows. That's what he's looking for.
Hey man, you got to get that payday somehow.
Seen a couple 50, 60-year-olds. You still throw the piece too. Oh, Bob, stop it.
Actually, no, I take it back now, dude. There are some.
It's all pictures of Chris's parents. He's from Ohio too, man. So you guys should get along just fine.
Dude, I am not from Ohio.
You are from Ohio, you fuck. Actually,
no, that was a transit.
No, you're not. You're actually from Kentucky.
No. Yeah, yes. I heard that on one of the other podcasts. Yeah, no, fuck you.
Nope. Cincinnati, we let it secede from the Union. They're gone.
Could go for some Skyline though. Skyline chili would be nice.
Yeah.
Not a Skyline fan.
Well, Bob's muted. I don't know. Oh, why does it not let you go? Nobody's fucking with you, Bobby. There you go. You're back, dude. You're back. All right. There you go. I don't make the rules, but
no, I get it. It's cool, man.
Fuck no, I'm not. I am not from Ohio though. I that was a transit thing. I still claim. Well, okay, now I claim Florida because I don't have to pay state taxes. But I'm originally from Missouri. That's still where my heart and soul is.
But is that where
how long did you live? How long did you live in Missouri?
Not long.
Okay, and see, here's the thing: how you say Missouri shows the entire world that you're not from Missouri.
What? Because I don't say Missouri?
Yes.
I just got rid of my accent. That's it.
Have you ever heard Bobby say pop?
No.
Pop?
Yeah.
It's called pop, man.
Everything for me is Coke. It's literally everything.
No,
I grew up in
it's
Florida.
not a Coke.
Yeah.
That's like, hey man, this is a Coke. Fuck no, it's not.
It's a fucking Coke.
No, dude, that's Pepsi. Like that will get you shot in my hood.
In your hood.
But that's Cleveland. That's like anything will get you shot there.
True.
Everything smells like fucking hot dog water. Actually, it's a beautiful state. There's a lot of beautiful parts of Ohio.
Yeah, just not northern.
Or Columbus.
Yeah.
That's all right. See, here's the thing. Dave, he talks about Ohio, you know, especially like Cleveland area smells like hot dog water. Well, you know why? Because Lake Erie just catches runoff from his fucking shitty state. That's, you know what I mean? Like that's all it is.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Bobby. I don't.
That's all right, man.
It's a fuck. I don't
We
care.
didn't have
Hey,
to. We didn't forfeit to make sure we didn't lose 9 years in a row.
2020 has shown it's crazy fucking year. The Brownies are gonna make the fucking playoffs.
Oh my god! I actually like. There's a meme. I don't know. I don't know who sent it to me, but it was a meme that I saw, and it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen because it said, the most Browns thing ever would be for the Browns to go to the Super Bowl in a year that you can't go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
And it just, I laughed my ass off because it's like fucking truth, man. That kind of hurts.
Oh shit. It's been a year, fellas. Fucking hell.
Yep.
Yeah. I need another beer.
Yeah.
You guys talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
Where you going, bud? You can't leave the pod.
I need a beer, dude.
You don't need a beer.
It's a good thing about having a cell phone. I'm gonna go make me another
Oh, I'm back.
whiskey and Coke, and I can do this while
Whiskey
I'm still on
and
here.
Coke.
Yeah, I don't have Jack, so I had to go with the cheap shit.
He really means Manischewitz.
What? Wait, what whiskey are you mixing with Coke?
Dude, I'll show you.
I hope so. All right, for those listening to the recording.
America.
Oh my God.
Oh, is that like the €3 shit at Aldi?
No, that's what was it? It was €9 at Real.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, you gotta mix that with something. That shit's gonna burn your insides out.
It's actually not that bad.
I went with Jameson tonight.
So, I had at work today because usually during the last week, we do a lot of drinking at work, and this year was the first year that I actually had we've been making the moonshine. So I took it to work today. And my old boss, like I went down to the production, there was a group of us and we were doing shots of like, I poured everybody a shot, but it was the stuff that I think it's like around like 83-84%.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell anybody. It was so good.
That's
I
the
wish
way to
I
do
would
it.
have fucking videotaped it because the one guy, he did it and his eyes just got huge. And you could tell he's like, he only swallowed half of it and was terrified to swallow the other half. It was so good. He
That's
just
girls
looked
like
at,
that.
yeah. He goes, man, you guys are fucked in the head.
What
Why?
kind is it?
Huh?
What kind is it?
Oh, it's we got the Mandarin flavor again.
Oh, fuck you, Bob.
Oh,
But
awesome.
this one, I have I'm not gonna say on the podcast exactly how much I have, but it's enough. This one it's like actually made from an actual moonshine recipe. We didn't use like how we normally do. It's made from actually fermented corn. So and we just added the flavor after the burning process. And
So can I come by tomorrow and get some?
yeah,
I'm not even kidding. I don't care.
that's
if it's
fine.
Christmas Eve.
I got
I'll
you,
come
bud.
dressed as Santa for the kids.
I got you. But then I also had like some of the cognac that we've been making, and
That was also good.
a few people. It's like cognac's not my thing, but a lot of people liked it, so it was cool. It was real cool. But man, I got fucking hit. Like we started at 9 o'clock this morning. By lunchtime, I'm like, I need to chill. I'm fucked.
You don't want to be sloppy at work, man. That's never a good look.
Everybody was though. That's the thing. Like everybody. the owner, his wife, because it's like a family place. So like the real owner, it's a 86 or 87-year-old lady, but her son is the other owner.
Right.
And his wife, she does like the kind of same thing because we have 3 separate companies. So she does the same exact thing I do, but for a different company. And her office is right next to mine. And I get, I gave her some shots of that stuff too. And God, man, that everybody was just so sloppy and can't hold their shit. And it was so funny.
Right.
I love it. Like you can't do that shit well, I can't say you can't do that in America, but you can. It's just heavily frowned upon. Here in
Right.
Germany, like I don't know about like maybe Chris, maybe you guys absolutely not.
No, fuck
That
no,
would
I
be-
can't. I carry a weapon, dude.
Yeah. Do you carry at work?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
It's an
That's weird.
air-
Yeah, we have completely different rules, man.
Well, yeah, because you guys are fucking security for a military installation.
I'm just a supervisor. I just drive around.
That's awesome. So you basically just drive around and try to get head from hobos.
Chris, that was more of a question.
I asked you a question.
Your girlfriend can't even. Oh, your wife now. Sorry, she can't even hear you.
No, but I know that she's gonna see this. She already asked me. She goes, "So you're not wearing headphones, right?" I'm like, yeah. Well, I want to hear. I'm like, no, that's not happening. I was
it's
like, you
not
can watch it on
Why?
YouTube.
She could definitely come and listen.
She's sitting right here next to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
Like my
even know
family,
you
they
cheated
keep
on
running
her at
back
least
and
3 or 4
forth here
times.
on the side.
What was that, Dave?
She doesn't need to know you cheated on her at least 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I hate you so much because now she goes on YouTube and actually watches this.
Oh, nervous
Oh.
Christopher.
So we're not going to throw out any names.
Well,
I'm not going
Sure.
to. Hey,
she already
what was-
knows about Dave.
Hey,
Oh,
what
that's
was the
cool.
name of that?
Actually,
girl-
it's
What's the name of that girl talking from when we were in the military?
You mean while you were on orders still?
Yeah, when I was on orders. And
I
they
can't
were
remember her
telling me-
name. I knew that this story was gonna come up.
And somebody said, "Oh, she doesn't gag. She has no gag reflex." And then your smart ass was like, "Yeah, she does."
That was back when Mel almost fucking choked to death on his steak.
Yeah, yeah. So Chris was there too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You don't remember her name? I know she was crazy.
No, of course
they
she was.
all are.
Facts.
Actually, you know what? There was this one time. I actually went on base with our buddy Phil, and we were hanging out. And after the fact, he's like, "Hey, man, let's go grab a beer." Yeah, cool. So we went to the bowling alley. That place is fucking crazy because all it was like there might have been like 4 or 5 people bowling, but it was literally just wives fishing.
Yeah, but
This
you guys were upstairs though too, right?
We were at the bar.
Yeah, you should have felt at home then, because you were probably guaranteed to get syphilis there.
Yeah, probably.
it's actually where Corona started.
Yeah. Oh shit. That was cute.
Camera just knocks right over.
That was real cute. My thing broke.
Better fix your thingy.
It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I have to order a new one though. Cool.
Oh, man.
Another thing that's going wrong today.
Hey Chris, where'd you fly in and out of? Jacksonville?
Yeah, we flew from here or from Frankfurt to Atlanta and Atlanta to Jacksonville.
Atlanta Jack, what is that? A 30-minute flight, if that?
Yeah, what was it? 45 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
No,
But
it's
the
not
worst
bad at
part
all.
was I thought my wife was gonna fucking murder me when we got on the plane here in Frankfurt.
Why does she have to boo-boo?
No, I looked on the app beforehand and it said 9 hours or 9.5 hours. And we get on the plane and the the pilot gets on there and he goes, "So our flight time for today is 10.5 hours." And she immediately looked at me and she goes, "You said fucking 8. You said 9 hours. What is this?" I'm like, "I can't change the weather.
Yeah, no.
I have no
Usually
power over this."
going from it's always the same. Like going from Germany over there, it's a standard 10 hours. But when you come back, that's usually when we save time. They always tell us, like, we always usually end up flying out of where is that, North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
And they usually say, oh, it's going to be about 9 hours, and like halfway through the flight the pilot comes on, he's like, hey man, we've been hauling ass, we're actually landing like an hour and a half early, so it usually works out.
Yeah, that's how it was with us too. I mean, I think the flight back was supposed to be 9.5 hours from Atlanta to Frankfurt, and we made it in just under 9 hours.
Where, Chris, can you see the screen? Where's the airport there?
Dude, don't fucking ask me. I've never
Where
actually
is that? Is that
been to
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You got to look up Jacksonville International Airport. I hate you so much. I see what you search now, you jackass.
I don't. What did he search? Jacksonville. Aw, that's cute. Dave, don't forget to
I set that one up
change
for
the
at
view,
least 2
man.
minutes. I was waiting. I was like, take it. Take the bait.
Dave, do you change your view back?
Yeah, I did. I'm back.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Dude, the
man.
worst part about it was like, so we had the 10.5 hour flight. We had a 5 hour layover in Atlanta, then the 45-minute flight to Jacksonville, and then another 2.5 hours from Jacksonville to get to my parents' house.
Right.
Dude, we were up so fucking long.
Why did you fly into Jacksonville then? Isn't there not a closer airport?
No, it doesn't matter.
Where did you go to?
So we're close to Chiefland. Gainesville.
Cool.
Where is that?
North, south, middle?
It's literally like south of Jacksonville.
Okay, so
it's 2 hours from Tampa and 2 hours from Jacksonville.
Dude, that's in the middle.
Orlando wouldn't have been a better option?
No, man. Mm-mm.
Okay, so if you're 2 hours from Tampa and 2 hours from Jacksonville, so you're kind of like in the middle.
Yep. Those are the two best options to try to fly into.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fort Myers would have been great, but you're nowhere near that.
It's definitely not in the middle, Chris.
Oh my God. All right, so the actual place is called Old Town.
There you are, Bobby.
Yeah, it's over there.
Yeah.
And
okay.
It's a ways. I mean, yeah, you're right though. That's probably the closest airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. Because Tallahassee has one, but that's still a drive.
That's fucking like 4 or 5 hours away from my parents.
Right.
I like the picture. If you look over in the top left,
yeah, I see that
picture. It looked like on my, because I'm on my cell phone, so I don't really see that. It just looks like it's like a fucking Chevy Malibu in front of a strip club. So it makes me think of Lehigh Acres over by where you're from, Dave.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's actually my parents' post office.
I thought you were gonna say that's actually my parents. I swear.
No. Fuck no.
Very
hey,
cool.
I hope you don't get any stress from what we talked about 3 or 4 times. You got to work that out with her, man. You got to be honest. That's marriage. You got to be honest in your marriage.
Yeah, man. That's the first step in any relationship. Honesty is key, man.
She's not going to find out from me, whatever.
Yeah, until you actually like send her the link to the YouTube, like, oh, hey, Maybe you want to check this one out, Pam.
Hey, she knows there's a lot of women coming in and out of those gates.
Wait, hold on. I like how he said, hey, you want to check this one out, Pam? And he did the quick look back, like, don't hit me, bitch.
Yeah.
But you know how it is, the history of Germans and my
Jews, yeah,
people.
we know. We know. Actually, you know what? I have a funny story. Chris is actually is a good friend of Dave. They serve. You guys served together, right?
Yeah, we were in the same
Reserve,
unit.
yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Okay.
serve. We were. Yeah, we were together.
Together.
You playing Call of Duty a lot?
Yeah, basically.
So the first time we used to, before Corona happened, we used to do a yearly get together, and we'd go do a guys' night in Frankfurt where we go to Hooters, and then we go to an Irish pub and just get hammered and watch foreigners do karaoke, and it was a good time. But it's it's quite a bit of walking. And the first time.
No. Hold up. Normally, it's not a little bit of walking. Normally, we take the freaking trains and we actually use oh yes, the first time we did. The second time was where Dave and I wanted to kill everyone because they decided to walk.
That's when we left Sachsenhausen and went back to directly across from the main train station. Yes, we walked that time. However, it doesn't matter which way you go. If you take the underground, like the subway, kind of like you take the main train and then like the subway kind of thing, you get out, you still have to walk through where this story happened.
It's still a good walking. Bobby's right, though. It's still a good walk.
It is. When we're actually going to Hooters, when you go to Hooters, it's a good amount of walking, man. You have to walk. It's at least 2Ks.
That's because we made the mistake of finding out that there was, what was that, a Dunkin' Donuts right there in the main shopping center, and all of a sudden that's when that happened.
Yeah, I know, but we've always done that. That's not a problem.
Wait, first of all, before you dive into the story, Bobby, how long ago was this? 2000?
Oh, fuck me, man.
15?
No, because that's when I was building the house.
I think it was before that. Dude, we're talking like maybe 8 years.
It's been a minute.
I would say, yeah, it's probably been about 6 or 7 years, somewhere around there, because my daughter was already born.
Well, dude, I've had my house for 5 years, and this was way before I had my house.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah. Okay.
So
it don't matter. It was about, let's say, 8 years ago. Let's go with 8.
We'll see. Right. Whatever, plus minus, whatever.
Yeah.
So we're walking as we normally have to through this area, and I don't know why. I don't know how the subject actually got brought up.
I do. Look at the other fucker that's in here with us.
Well,
that's how
yes.
That's how that came up.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't know how it happened, but Dave, my co-sort over here, he said that Chris is of the Hebrew persuasion. So to say, he's a Gentile. He's a Gentile.
I remember now. Hold on, stop. I remember.
We walked past that Holocaust thing.
No, wait. Because it was before that. Hold on.
No,
we walked past it, and then we walked over the bridge, and then all of a sudden Dave's dickheaded came out.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Sign. Wait, there's a sign there for the Holocaust Museum. And we walked by it, and I said, hey, guys, because somebody made a couple of jokes. I can't remember who. And I was like, hey, guys, don't do that. Chris will take it personal. Those are his people. And from that moment on, it was the start. And then we walked by a jewelry store, and it had a name close to yours.
Yep.
And I was like, see, that's his relative. Stop doing that, guys. And that's when we got started. That's when.
Oh, yeah, Bobby fell into that shit completely.
Oh, I dove in head first, and I never looked back. I didn't check to see how deep it was. I just went in blindly because I trusted Dave. I trusted
no one
him.
trusts Dave.
He said, listen, he goes, hey, man, be cool. He might be Jewish. And by might be, he totally is. So play it cool. I'm like, this is amazing.
Let's
We are
also
not going to let him live this down. And
Let's-
it was an amazing night.
let's also put a disclaimer that we really don't give a shit either way.
No.
Oh, fuck
Joke
no.
Fuck no.
And
Listen, I joke around a lot. I can say some pretty awful things, but the thing is, I find funny in the most horrid situations.
Oh yeah.
So, so the Holocaust kind of made me laugh.
plus our group is really multicultural when you look at it. We got
Yeah,
people-
it really is. It really is.
So that's the one good thing about living in Germany, I will say. You're exposed to a lot of people from a lot of different cultures I wouldn't be back home.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately I can't say that. Where I'm from in my area, I was a minority. So I was exposed to a lot of different cultures, a lot of different races and ethnicities, and I've never ever in my life had a problem ever
I
with
don't think any of our group does.
somebody that would consider them different from me. I don't see that. That doesn't bother me. Could care less.
I don't think anybody in our group does, and if they did, they wouldn't be a
No.
part of our group anymore.
Exactly. And
Yeah, but
and
it's been kind of dead lately, at least in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah,
it's because it's gotten too political.
Well, no, not even that. It all ever since I did that. Oh, what the hell was that? That meme that I fucking sent in about Debo.
That's because it was racist.
That was not
Actually,
racist.
you know what's funny? There was something else that I saw about that, and it was like, so I wonder when his funeral is going to be. Is it going to be Friday or Friday after next? And I wanted to post it, but I'm like, nah, Chris kind of shit on the mood in the group, so I'm gonna keep this one to
I don't
myself.
understand why people got like upset about that.
I don't either. That's the thing. That was
Here's the thing.
childish compared to everything else that we posted there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a touchy subject,
I think we've
especially
all
with how
had some
everything
that have been
goes.
posted in there. We've had them be posted in there where we're all like, yikes. Like,
Dude.
whoa, yikes.
When I
Mhm.
when I found a picture of Chris's grandma and posted it,
Yeah.
like everybody laughed their asses off. How the fuck is that? Like, what I did was racist, and that was awful, absolutely awful. What Chris did, it was funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and that killed
Exactly.
the group. Fucking crickets. When I posted that thing, everybody's like, oh, it's like, man, you can't have it. It's not one way, man. You can't have it one way and not the other. It's got to be both ways.
Yeah, but that's a disclaimer of the group that we put in there. We basically say, listen, leave your feelings at home. This is pretty much the worst of the internet you'll find here.
It's
Good
like
Catholic values, man.
And
I love the name.
I did like what Kim wrote though. This was weeks ago where I can't remember what the hell I posted. It was something about Jesus or something about the Catholics. I can't remember anymore. But he goes, how the hell can you write something about the Catholics or against the Catholics? This is called good Catholic. What the hell is it called?
Good Catholic values.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, fuck me. I'm just like, oh, that's so awesome.
Good group. Hey, we gotta, like I said, man, as soon as the corona lets up again, I want to do a guys trip. We got to.
It's in about 3 years
It's
when it
man, we
turns
gotta do
into
something.
when it turns into normality. Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? We had Flash. The last trip that we did, it was actually just Dave, myself, and our buddy Mike.
A little over a year ago.
It was a year ago in November. And it was just the three of us, and then actually our other buddy Chris met up with us,
Right.
and it was the
We had a
four
good
of us. It was a great time.
It was a great time.
We
he
had
was
a
finally
Flash.
able to get
We
away
had-
or what?
Yeah,
I mean,
he
if you
came
guys,
late as hell, but then we went to an Australian bar. It was fucking weird. It was a weird night. It was fun though.
But down there to yours or what? There in downtown Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was we usually go to O'Reilly's, that Irish pub directly across from the main train station. Fucking pet, like you couldn't even it was hard to walk through there,
Oh wow.
let alone finding a table. There was no go. So we just went to this Australian place and we had some Fosters. It was nice.
Yeah.
But it was like a Aboriginal bar. Like the people that ran it, yeah, they were Australian, but Aboriginals. It was fucking crazy.
Hey, so I got a question. So Harry,
sir.
I've never met before, right?
Yes.
He's never been at any of the get-togethers.
No.
Is that correct?
No. No, he hasn't. Actually, he was at your birthday.
I wasn't there though.
I thought you were.
No,
You were there
I
for
didn't.
the
I had to
poker.
work. No, man.
You weren't?
No. So the last time that I was at Dave's was the
Oh,
4th
yeah.
of July.
Right.
Okay, that was the 4th of July. For some dude, I could have swore we saw each other since
We
before
saw
then.
before that. Before
No,
4th
after
of July.
that. I mean,
No.
No, it was
Weird.
Weird. The last one.
Before 4th of July was when we all met up at Dave's.
Yeah.
And that's when we played Cards Against Humanity.
yes. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's when it was. Okay. Okay.
So what I would say is let's see how Corona rolls out, but I would like to have another 4th of July at somebody else's place, maybe. Whoever wants to.
It's not
do
going to
it.
happen here. I've only got 2 bedrooms and
No,
there's
I
not that much
have
space.
I have place. We can do it at my place next year.
it's
I
really
have
honestly got to be me or Bobby's. That's it.
I have a garden house. I have a pool. I have booze. I have plenty of room.
Cool.
So we can definitely do it by me.
But it's got to be before 4th of July, gentlemen. It can't be that long.
Yes, definitely. Fuck Corona, man. We'll do whatever the fuck we want. Make our own rules.
But hey, Dave, the good thing is that if it's at Bobby's, then Bobby has to pay the fine. So fuck it. Let's do it. I'm up for tomorrow.
That's fine. Here's the thing.
Chris,
I have Christmas.
What's wrong with you?
I have Christmas. We have Christmas at my house every year. And my mother-in-law, she's like, hey, we can do Christmas downstairs at our, we can kind of split it up. And my wife said, you're not taking Christmas from me. So we have like 20 some people coming over here on Christmas Day.
Wow.
And the thing that we're going to do is like, we're going to close all the blinds. I'm like, yeah, we've been in our house for fucking 6 years. We have never, not fucking once, closed our blinds. So we're going to close them on a fucking holiday. People are going to go, that's weird.
Yeah.
And go, hey, I wonder what they're doing.
Not only that, how many cars are being driven there?
Yeah, exactly.
Not my problem. And that's the thing. Like, I don't care, dude. I'm just going to get drunk as fuck, eat some ham, cranberry sauce. If somebody rings my doorbell, I'll just answer it and say, fuck you, go away. This is my house. You're not coming in here. And not,
Where'd you get the cranberry sauce from?
making it ourselves.
Cool, man. That's good. Good.
Yep.
Or it's even better that way.
Yeah, we usually get it. We usually get like the canned stuff from Ocean Spray on base, but this year, I didn't even try to find a way to do that, just because the situation. I don't want to put anybody in weird situations or whatever.
I looked for it at the American store that they have there, and they didn't have it.
No, and plus, do that American store is all right, but
and the prices have to be
the
literally
prices
outrageous.
are fucking beyond outrageous. I'm just like they're like, no, these are comparable prices. I'm like, really? Because I can find this and it's fucking €8 cheaper with delivery directly to my house. I have to fucking get in my car and drive here and pick it up from you. I understand you have overhead, but not that fucking much overhead. There's no way you guys are making any money.
Yeah, I saw Captain Crunch there the other day for €10.50.
Oh my god.
The dip.
Oh,
like the Fritos.
Yes.
Like jalapeno cheddar dip.
Yes.
$4.50.
Okay, it came down a little bit.
Check it. $4.90.
I don't feel like getting up. A little thing of Mrs. Buttersworth syrup.
Right.
Very little tiny jar. Maybe 12 ounces.
Right.
So like a can of beer size. $9 fucking 50.
Yeah, that's too much, man.
I'm just like, I can get
ridiculous.
a gallon of fucking log cabin syrup for 89 cents. You fucking jerks. But that's the thing though, because you can't get syrup here. Like, yeah, you can get syrup here, but it's not syrup like what we know. It's it's like water. It's so bad. So
this is a crazy thing. So my wife and I got married in Denmark.
Okay.
We went and got syrup while we were there. Literally the best syrup I've ever had.
Really?
Super thick, not like overpoweringly sweet, like you feel your teeth just decaying.
Yeah.
And it actually had that good maple flavor.
Sorry, I had to.
And you brought some with you?
Yeah, we brought whatever we didn't use, we brought that back with us.
Right.
Oh, good for you.
No, it's, oh man, we like syrup. We like you here.
Yeah. Bobby, we're gonna have to wrap this up. We're hitting the mark.
All right, that's fine.
Are you showing the time?
I don't see a time, no.
I don't either.
I usually have a time. I usually have it on my
Yeah.
where I'm recording, but since you're doing
Well, it's showing me we're pushing an hour on the recording, so we're at 58 minutes. So
yeah, so since you're the you are the host, you see it. So I guess we'll wrap it up this week.
Right.
But you guys stay on for a minute, yeah?
Yep, afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Last week actually had some positive feedback. We had a few views on the YouTube channel. We actually had a lot of listens, which surprised me. I'm hoping to get this as soon as Dave sends it to me. I'm uploading it both on YouTube and for the normal audio podcast as soon as I can to get it out. You guys, we're seeing some strong numbers, a lot of people listening. Please keep sharing it. And
before
we end this too, I got one more side note that I wanted to ask.
Yes.
Have you guys set a date for this hot sauce challenge?
No.
Because I definitely want to be there. I'm not going to participate because there's a certain level. Yes, I will admit it. Fuck it. There's a certain level where it has no more taste and it just is disgusting and I'm out.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I definitely want to. I want to see how you guys.
Here's the thing, though, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm absolutely happy that you're out of it because you live the furthest away. See, like I could say, Dave, you live 5 minutes down the road. Take your bubble guts and get the fuck out of my house. I'll see you in a couple days.
That's just what I was thinking. Like, you want to drive home with the fucking hot ass?
Oh no! Your wife will call you, Chris. It's taking you 6 hours to get home from Gießen. What is going on? I'm still stuck on the A5, just peeing out my butt. I think it
burns. It burns. But I like Bobby's idea though, with just putting it straight into the tequila. Fuck it.
Yeah, like to me, dude, like how fucking crazy would that be? Because you get hammered, but then you just get that insanity on top of it.
The problem is I would like a selection of like 10 different hot sauces. So if you get fucking drunk, you start throwing up that hot sauce with it. Bro.
Here's the thing,
it doesn't matter. Either way, it's gonna burn. It doesn't matter if it comes out the front or if it comes out the back, man.
Hold on. I want to stop you guys right now, okay? Here's what I'm thinking about. Okay, yeah, that's fine and dandy. Not puking, eating hot sauces, and people going, oh, they're eating hot stuff. However, what do you think's going to trend more and is going to get shared more? A bunch of drunk fucking idiots pouring hot sauce into tequila and keep doing shots.
Right. Here's the thing. Before we do it, let's make it to where we have the right people who want to be there. Once Corona allows us to do this, to do the right thing, right? Because we're going to record it, and I don't want to be doing Corona shit that's not in, you know what I mean? I don't want to be breaking any rules.
If we do this, I do actually want to I'll try to set up different cameras and call in a couple other people. I have a couple buddies back home that are hot sauce freaks.
Want to up the ante a bit?
What's that?
Shit.
We're going to eat Mexican food before we do it.
No.
You want me to bring Taco Bell with me or what? Where you guys really play Russian roulette?
No.
No,
I'm good.
We got to eat Mexican food beforehand. We're going to have tacos. We'll do the burrito thing.
See, here's my thing though. Like if you do this, hold on. If you start eating all that food, you are going to be fucking bloated and feel like dog shit. So you're going to choke down one shot and go, nope, I can't do this.
No. So we're going to make some rules so we have to stay in the game.
Okay.
If you're in it, you're in it to the end. That's how it works.
Okay.
Right? And if you bail out early, you're going to be forever shamed. That's how it works. Somehow we got to make it work.
So here's my suggestion. Since Dave just threw in the Mexican food, then fuck it. Let's do it Cinco de Mayo on the 5th of May.
I can't. Oh.
Hold on. When is that this year?
I don't know.
No, I'm looking.
We have to look. Fuck it. I'll do it on a Tuesday.
I got nothing but home office anyway, so it don't matter to me. Cinco de Mayo is on a Wednesday.
Cool. Here,
Oh, well, that
man.
sucks.
Yeah. This could be awesome. Two more challenges we want to do. We want to do the shitty shot challenge.
The
where we
what?
find the most disgusting ones we can find.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one,
Hmm.
I want to do the energy drink one as well.
The energy drink.
What
one
was
would
that?
be
I didn't hear
interesting.
that.
Basically, we're gonna do a taste test for a bunch of different energy drinks we can find here in Germany. I'd like
But we're
to
just
find-
gonna fucking smash them and take them all to the dome. So I'm gonna be hopped up on like 16 different energy drinks.
Obviously, we're gonna put them in a little shot thing so everybody can try one. But I want to get a good selection of super cheap ones and then the good ones.
Does it have to be ones from Germany?
No, but
Dude, you need to
most of
have
the
your
ones
buddy
here,
from
they're all
Poland.
Bang or
No. Dave needs to have his buddy from Poland send him Tyson Energy.
Tyson.
Yes. Mike Tyson has an energy drink in Poland.
What?
And it is
why
the shit.
wouldn't he?
The black edition is strong as fuck.
The what?
The black edition. It's like all black can.
Black edition energy drink. All right, I'll send it to him. I'm sending him a WhatsApp right now. Energy drink.
Yeah, it's literally just called Tyson.
This shit. All right, let's see what he says. I'll do
It'll
it.
be interesting.
Yeah. So I want to get a good selection. That one will be fun as well. So we're gonna try to Bobby. What's the status with the studio? Done anything else to it?
Silence.
All right.
No. We working on a couple bathrooms over here.
I'm just asking if anything's moved along.
But
It's
I
no
mean,
pressure
dude,
for
I
me.
got room, you know what I mean? Like, need this to be worst case scenario, we always have a place to record. That's never been a problem. So
Well, in the summertime, I like to do it out in the garden house. It's always a nice spot.
in the garden house, exactly. And you know what? And I actually kind of do like that. Like, and that's one thing I actually this past year I bought long enough cables and stuff like that, but we never took advantage of it. Well, we really couldn't. Is if we have more people, we can actually be out on the patio, spread out a little bit with, you know, everybody has their headphones, so it doesn't matter how far away we're sitting from each other.
Right.
We're still having a good time. We're there in person, live, so it adds a different
Element.
atmosphere. You know,
I
it
thought
provides more stuff to it.
I thought some of the best podcasting we ever did was earlier this year when it was just me and you in the kitchen, man. I thought it was some good shit. I mean, I'd gone through some shit, so we had some serious shit to talk about. But
Yeah, definitely.
But it's actually healing pretty well, man. I don't know. I don't want to pull the whole shirt off, but it's actually healing pretty well, man.
So I think Harry said it the best. Just it's been over a year. Like, it's time to get over it.
Yeah.
But did
Absolutely,
you
man.
die?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you
die, Dave?
Did
No.
Yeah. 3 motherfucking times. 3 times.
Yeah, but
Yeah. I don't know, man.
it's like Chris tickling his first cousin 3 times.
Mm. All right, man. Well, are you going to Temple tomorrow, or are you done for the year?
It's Sabbath, dude. They're not doing nothing, dude. The sun's
It's not
down.
Sabbath
He's
tomorrow.
on.
It's Thursday.
Oh fuck! I'm thinking today's Friday. Fuck
Jesus
me.
Christ.
Wow.
So you go tomorrow or no? You got the
We're going to do the reenactment again, you know, like.
Okay, cool, man. Good.
Of you guys killing Jesus? Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you. The day that he was born, you're gonna go and do that? You fuck.
All right, man. I think on that note, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. So as we wrap it up, I just want to thank everybody that's listening. Please keep sharing. Please enjoy it. Take it for what it is, but share it.
Yeah.
You can not only listen to us in your cars or your offices or whatever, but you can watch our dumbasses on YouTube. That's something I really want to get more into, is the video aspect of it. And this right now with Apple shitting the bed with their audio drivers, Zoom is helping us out with that. So please keep sharing. And I also want to give a special shout out and thanks to my buddy Miles and their podcast, Don't Get the Soup. Check them out. They're funny as hell. Really good podcast.
Maybe we could do
And
something with them.
yeah, definitely. I actually want to reach out to him and see if he wants to collaborate with us on a couple episodes or whatever. Dude,
Right
he's
on.
fucking amazing. He's really good with a lot of shit, and he's a really funny dude, and he's just quick-witted, and from the production side, he's just really creative, and he had some good shit, and dude has some crazy stories. So it'd be fun. It'd be really fun.
So next week I'm going to try to have my other buddy Chris on.
Okay.
And there's some funny stories between me and him when we were younger for sure. So yeah, should be a good pod. Maybe we have Chris back on. Who knows? And
We'll talk about that.
Definitely.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for stopping by, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Glad that it
great.
finally worked out.
Yeah.
If you guys want to follow Chris, he's on Twitter at The Holocaust is Fake.
And this is how you get banned from YouTube.
Actually, you know what's funny? Since we're on YouTube, I do have to credit him, my buddy Miles, who has that podcast I just plugged. I'm running the song to our end credit is called The Holocaust.
Wow.
Wow.
By BBG, which stands for Blue Like Black Guys. So hopefully this wasn't our 2.5 minutes of fame.
One song, yeah. All right, everyone. Well, have a week.
Thanks for listening, guys, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
This is the motherfucking Holocaust mixtape. BBG, bump that shit. DJ shit that. My money shots are like bullets, so bring